Hello, online crew, and welcome to today's live where I'm kind of officially wrapping up the lead generation bootcamp that I did last week. So I wasn't actually live on Instagram all last week because I was only in my Facebook group delivering the boot camp, or YouTube where I'm live at the moment. So hello back on Instagram, hello back on YouTube and my business page. I've missed you for the last week, but we had the most amazing lead generation boot camp training last week in my free Facebook group. So who was there? I hope you caught that training, and I just want to give you a few tips around lead generation for those that missed it. I just want to give you a few tips regarding sort of lead generation, like some things to remember from that training and just lead generation in general, because some of you weren't on that training. And just give you the bad news that all the videos have just come down. I've just pulled all the free training down just like 2 or 3 minutes ago. So those videos are no longer accessible. I hope you caught them in time. The only way to grab that training now is inside my coaching community. So you would need to become a coaching community member. Those of you that there's a really special offer on, like you've got about 3 hours left. If you want to become one of the cool kids in my online crew coaching community, you still can for $1 for 14 days to check it out, and then see if you'd like to stay there for a month or two, or you're not locked into anything. Or I've got a $52 discount on my annual membership, and it's not that much anyway. So if you go to helenmartinonline.com/join online crew coaching. I wonder if I've got that here at all. One of my banners, maybe. Oh, I do. That you can't see that on Instagram, or you might on YouTube. If you look at that, and there's 2 special discount codes, but they expire in the next few hours. LGB14, Lead Generation Bootcamp 14. So that's the $. LGB14 or LGB annual, and that gives you $52 off the annual membership, which is pretty cool. So if you want all of that training, a completed copy of the workbook with all the answers in it, and the recording of the special VIP Zoom call that we did throughout the boot camp, and access to the special Trello board template where you can track all of your leads, that's the information there. Okay, but all the videos have come down. What I'm going to do in this video, just a little bit of a wrap up, but I'm also going to draw live on the screen. I've got the wheel of all the names of the people that did the homework, and somebody whose name is on that wheel is going to win a coaching call with me, a one-on-one coaching call with me for 40 minutes. So hang out for that. If you completed the homework, you'll be in the running, you'll be on the wheel, and I'll share my screen and do that shortly. Okay. So if you're here with me live, say hello. Hello, Claudette. We got Nicolina, Sharon, Rosario, Brenda. Good to see you guys on. So lead generation in summary. If you missed the whole free bootcamp that I did last week, some things that you need to remember regarding lead generation is that you're not growing your business without leads. There is nothing more important than leads. And for those of you that attended my free bootcamp last week, I hope you enjoyed it and got a lot out of it, because there's nothing more important than leads. If you do not have leads, you do not have a business. It is that important. So when you're thinking all things social media, you may want to go into automation, you might want lead magnets, email marketing, all the things. None of that matters unless you got leads. So just be careful when you think about what it is that you need to do in your business. This is like my strategy with what I teach here in our online crew is the ABC of social selling success. First, you've got to attract people to you, then build your personal brand and influence over the people that you've attracted to you. So then you convert. You can convert to, a team member and a customer. For those of you inside the coaching community, in the coming weeks, we're working on the conversion. We're working on your messaging, your language. How do you transition a conversation? How do you bring up your business in a conversation? How do you close the sale? All of that kind of stuff is coming for you guys in the coaching community. But that's what you really need to focus on, the ABC. So don't be focusing on the C before you've got the A. And don't be focusing on the B before you've got the A. Okay, you always want to be attracting people to you. So you always want to be attracting new leads. You always want to be growing your following. Okay. The other thing that we concentrated on in the boot camp, which is really, really important, is there's two things that you should be doing all the time if you're building on social media, and that's content and conversations. Content and conversations so you can close, obviously. To a customer or a team member. Content and conversations. And in this day and age on social media, you cannot do one without the other. You can't just sit back on social media and go, yeah, I just do attraction marketing and I attract people to me and I never initiate any conversations. That doesn't work anymore. Social media is too busy. People are still too spoilt for choice. People just sit back and stalk. Well, I'm not going to say they rarely engage. People do engage, but you've got to initiate more conversations if you want to speed up the results in your business. How you do that is through my strategy that I call ICQ. ICQ means intention, compliment, question. So you don't start those conversations by going, oh, hi, you're amazing. What do you do? You should look at my business. I think you'd be amazing in my business. You don't send those spammy messages, which a lot of us get every day, which is so annoying, is, hi, don't even use the person's name. I've got a wonderful business. I'm launching, I'd love to work with you. You want to have a look at what I do. It's like, no, go away. That's just self-interest in what somebody wants for you. Show people that you care, and then they'll care about what it is that you've got when they know you care first. That's what ICQ is. Go to social media with intention, give people a compliment, then ask them a question. When you compliment people, you get their attention. I share this over and over again, but I'll say it again. If there's two people in my inbox, one person says, hi, Helen, what do you do? Or, hi, Helen, how long have you been in business? Or, hi, Helen, how have you been? Or somebody gets into my inbox and references something that I've posted in a story or on my feed and says, oh, hi, Helen, I saw you were in hospital recently. I really hope that you're okay. Love all the work that you do on social media and how you help everybody, and then find a question to ask me. Like, if you give me a compliment, you reference me, you reference a post that I've put out there, it shows me that you've paid me attention and you're complimenting me. And then you've asked me a question that I answer. Who am I going to respond to? The one that's gone, hi, Helen, how are you? Or the one that's referenced a piece of content of mine, said something nice to me and asked me a question? Figure it out. It's not that hard to have conversations on social media by executing ICQ. The magic in that is when you do execute ICQ and you end up in people's messenger, you now drive the algorithm. You can now change your algorithm. You do 30 minutes of 30 days of ICQ, you can completely change your algorithm with who sees your content, because your algorithm is driven by who you're having personal conversations with. So if you're not having any conversations with anybody in Messenger, your algorithm is not working very well. If you have a lot of conversations with people in your Messenger, just even through ICQ, not even business conversations, just through ICQ, like I just explained, you're now driving your algorithm, and those people that you're having conversations with, when they open up their social media the next day. So I'm in a conversation with you in Messenger, and that next time I open my Facebook, guaranteed I'll see your content if you're posting, or guaranteed if I strike a conversation up with somebody in Messenger and then I post something on social media, that person will see my content the next day or whenever they open up their social media. It's just how the algorithm works. You have so much more control of the algorithm and attracting leads. And hopefully you were on with me in this boot camp that I did last week to learn all of that. Okay, so I'm just summarizing some of the key points if you weren't on the boot camp. Okay, and if you just joined the live, all the videos just got pulled down. So the only way you can access all the replays now is inside my coaching community. Human connection, human connection, human connection. Can't say it enough. Too much AI out there. I put it on my personal I put a post on my personal profile just earlier about that. AI is amazing. I use AI every day. AI is amazing. But AI will never replace human connection. If you want the results in your business to speed up, you need more human connection. You don't need more information. You don't need more AI. You don't need more smart content. You need human connection. We are in a relationship business. If you're in social selling, network marketing, etc., that business model, human connection is what you need. Authenticity is what you need. Your face, your voice. Not AI generated stuff all over the place and all your posts are written by ChatGPT or something similar. Okay? You, your face, your story, your journey, your feelings, your emotions, not just information. That's what's going to attract leads. People are craving people to be new, to be more real. What I'm seeing actually a lot more of on social media is short form videos with that, obviously people using an app to put the captions on because they're really big captions, but there's still, and some of them are giving value, but they still seem quite fake. Like people want real. But here's the three things I just jumped off at like a 2-hour call with my VIP students. Oh, incidentally, on that, I've got a couple of more spots left. My VIP program is a 6-month mentorship program where I work closely with just a group of 10. That's all I'll take. And we work closely together with a curriculum over the 6 months. So anything from, the personal development, personal branding, content creation, prospecting and recruiting, all the things. There's a curriculum we follow for the 6 months, but really high accountability. You've got to do a weekly check-in with me. Like we have calls, if you need all of that, just drop the word VIP so I can give you the details and see if it's a good fit for you or not. But I only open up that program twice a year. And it's open at the moment to start again on the 1st of October. If you need coaching, you need mentorship, you need accountability, you need a curriculum, you need to get out of your own way to speed up the results in your business, just put VIP in the comments and see if that's a good fit for you to join us in the next program. Okay, I've only got a few spots left for this next program. It's mostly full. But if that's something that's relevant to you, just let me know. I'm a massive believer in coaching and mentorship rather than everybody's trying to do everything the hard way. Speed up your results, get some mentorship and get some focus, okay? Stop dancing around the edges and try to do everything for free and you're just not getting any results. Get a mentor. Anyway, back to what I was sharing. The other thing that we spoke about in the lead generation bootcamp is the importance of your personal brand and your personal branding message and who you're talking to on social media and what problems that you solve for them and getting really, really, really focused on that and delivering content around that. But many of you that went through the lead generation bootcamp, you're really fluffy with your branding statements. It's too vague. The target market isn't identifiable enough, or it's too fluffy in relation to, I help people get healthier naturally. Too fluffy. Or I help people build a business online to live the life that they deserve and live the life on their terms. Nobody understands what you're teaching them if you're using fluff words like that. So getting really laser focused on your personal branding message, and then branding and then following that up, backing that up with the content that you create. Okay, super, super, super important to gain credibility and influence over your audience. Build your personal brand. And I just shared what I would come back to, what I was sharing with my VIP students. I got sidetracked big time then. What I shared with the VIP students that I just got off a call with is I believe there's three main things that people come to social media for. So I would just evaluate for yourself whether you sit in the pocket of one of these three things. You should sit in the pocket of all of these three things with your content. One, that you are educating people on something. You're not just selling whatever it is you're selling, your business opportunity or your product. Like, you're actually educating. That's where people respect you. You gain credibility, and people will come back and listen to you over and over again when you educate them on something. So what's your personal brand? How can you educate people around your particular niche and what you help people with? Okay, so how are you educating people, giving value to people? That's one. Two, people do go to social media to get entertained. They don't go to social media to buy stuff. So every now and again, throw in something funny. Did you see the video that I put on my personal profile yesterday morning? It's an old video. It's like 4 years old. A video that my son and I did. It was the very first video I put on TikTok, and it went viral immediately. Over 1 million views within like a couple of weeks. And people are still finding that video on TikTok. It just blows me away. So I downloaded the video from TikTok and uploaded it to my Facebook yesterday, and just wrote a little bit about, like, I can't believe people are still finding this video 4 years later. And, it's had over 1,000 views. Like, it's just something funny that people get a laugh out of. Like, every now and again, entertain people with your content. Have a laugh at yourself. You'll get more traction that way. The third thing is there any way, shape, or form that your content is inspiring people in any way? How are you inspiring people? You don't need to be the top earner in your company to inspire people. You don't need to be at your final destination, like, you look amazing, or you've lost X amount of weight, or you now suddenly look 15 years younger, or like, you don't have to have arrived somewhere to be inspiring to people. You just need to share the journey and the story. I hear it from people on TikTok all the time, like you've inspired me to make a change. You've inspired me to get started. Like, how are you inspiring people? So if you want to attract leads, think of those three main topics. How are you educating people? How are you entertaining people? And how are you inspiring people with your content? If your content doesn't fit in any one of those categories, you need to go back to the drawing board and have a good hard look at, what is the content that you're putting out there on social media. Okay? So when you can educate, people, entertain them and inspire them, your social equity will go through the roof. And if you don't know what I mean by social equity, it was something that we covered in the boot camp. Okay? Basically your equity on social media. Now, who is ready for me to draw the winner of the one-on-one coaching call with me? I don't know who it'll be. I've just put the everybody that completed the homework tasks each day. I put your name on the wheel. I'm going to share my screen here on Facebook. You won't be able to see it on Instagram, so you'll just have to go to Facebook to watch it, or I'll share it with you anyway. So if you did all 3 days of the homework, you've got three names on the wheel. Okay, so we ready? I need to share my screen here, and the wheel. Where'd you go? Hang on, I lost you guys. Share. Oh, and I don't have another screen. What is that? Would like to record this computer screen and audio. Choose what to share with StreamYard. Oh, what does it do? Open system settings. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Did that just share screen? I can't see. If I can flip back. Can you see my screen? Oh, yes, you can see my screen. Okay. We got the names. You ready? We're going to rock and roll. So I'm going to click this. We're going to spin. We are now live drawing the winner of the one-on-one call with me, Kim Marshall. Kim, you just won a one-on-one call with me. So well done to Kim. We've just drawn that live on the screen. So Kim, I will message you if you are not watching live. I will message you and follow up with you, and we'll have that one-on-one call so I can sort of scan your socials, have a look, give you some advice, give you some feedback, and hopefully some suggestions for improvement with your content. So please help me congratulate Kim. And if there was any others of you that were hoping for that call, I'm sorry if you weren't the winner today, but attend other boot camps with me, and you never know, you might win in the future. Okay, so I have not tomorrow, but geez, I'm all over the place, aren't I? So a couple of reminders. The videos for the Lead Generation Bootcamp, they're all down unless you're in the coaching community. If you are a coaching community member, just go to the members website. That's all still up there with the workbook and the Trello board link, etc. Just a hint, I did have one person that couldn't work out the Trello board. The link that you click on that I give you, you either have to log into your Trello account or you create a free account and then you create the copy. Okay, otherwise it won't work. So there's just a tip for those of you in the coaching community members. The special offers to join the coaching community finish in the next under 3 hours. So if you want access to all the recordings of the Lead Generation Bootcamp and all my social media training, there's over $10,000 worth of social media training, everything from Reels, TikTok, stories, content creation, DMO, getting organized, planning, content creation, recruiting, prospecting, funnels, email marketing, lead magnets, you name it. It's all in there, and you can get in there for $1. Or you could get the special discount for the annual membership for $52 off, basically 3 months for free. But you just need to go to, where was the link? Coaching community members. Tell them how wonderful it is in the comments. That's the link there. But to use the discount codes, the dollar one is LGB14 and the annual one is LGB annual. They're the discount codes. So when you click on that link, you've got to use the discount code to get the specials. Okay. If you want to join before that all expires in a few hours time. So again, VIP program, if you want to work more closely with me in mentorship for 6 months and really speed up the results in your business, drop the word VIP or reach out to me personally for the details to see whether that's a good fit or not. And I'm not live tomorrow, but I'm live next day at the same time, and I've got an awesome collaboration. Some other people are coming on the screen with me that I work with very closely, and we are giving you our hottest tips at the moment as to how to increase your engagement on social media. So do not miss that live video. It's not tomorrow. It's the next day. It's the same time I was live today. We're giving you our hottest tips to increase your engagement on social media. So you definitely want to be on that live in 2 days' time. So I will see you then. Thank you to everybody that joined me for the free Lead Generation Bootcamp and the wrap up. And welcome to, congratulations to Kim for winning that one-on-one call with me. I look forward to that call, and I will see you guys live 2 days' time, same place. Bye.